Greetings everyone. So literally in a few days, depends on your server, we are going to get an event that is called the Mightest Governor. Mightest Governor, just like any event if you played those base buildings, that would reward you with an exclusive figureheads to special heroes. Those special heroes for the first Mightest Governor you have are Ashoka and another one. Let me check the rewards in here. Yeah, it's going to be Ashoka and Justin the Great, or whatever you want to call him, Justin Bieber, whatever you want to call him. Okay, you will be aiming here to at least to get 10 fragments of each, of course if you are lucky, but for the top 10 it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be really freaking hard. But all you actually need here, if you are a spender too, is to get 10 fragments of each, so you will be able to unlock the universal bundle that comes with it and save it for the future. But if you want to unlock Justin, you can do that up to the 670. Yeah, top 70 can actually unlock. Now it has 7 stages, which is like any other major event, and during this event there are rewards obviously for every single day, but every single stage is different. The first stage starts with killing tribe. So what I usually do here is I take a look at my calendar and see if I can mix 2 events together. Now I will see here that the Mightest Governor is coming literally on Friday. At the same time, I still have agianst and it's going to last for 2 days and 10 hours, which means I am supposed to be saving stamina pots here until the Mightest Governor and use all of them in Friday. Another thing is, if you are a paying player, you can save up all of your stamina pots here from the VIP shop or from the bundles, and they have saved over 2250. Another thing is you can use your villager's code just before you run out of stamina. Like for example, look at me now. Okay, so what I will be doing here, I'm going to wait until my stamina is at 145, 146, and then I'm going to click at the plus and use and claim my daily stamina. Obviously this is going to be before the event, and then once I claim my stamina for today, I'm going to go back and then go into my villager's code and use the limited time assignment, which has 50 stamina. See, it is on cooldown, but I will be able to use it in 3 hours. This I will be using it to stack up stamina. You can just do it before the event is over, but just make sure that this one is the last one to be activated, because the game is not going to allow you to fill up your stamina if you are max. See, cannot claim after reaching max, but I think the villager code itself will basically allow you to claim it after you are max. For the second day, you can use your universal hero fragments or upgrade your heroes in general. Here you can see that you can use one exclusive legendary hero medal, which means you are supposed to save all of these on the second day in order to get some points obviously. So if you have unlocked any of those heroes, I recommend you not upgrading it at all and save all of them for the second day. Obviously keep in mind you are still not assured to get all the rewards, so please prepare carefully. There is something interesting here. If you craft one epic gear, it's going to give you 5000 score. If you craft one legendary gear, it's going to give you 15k score, which means 3 epic gears will give you exactly the same amount of score when it comes to scoring in the Mightest Governor second day, which means it's more efficient to craft epic gear. Let me show you. So here I have on my smith, this is my live server, and I can show you when it comes to forging how much time it actually takes. So let me cancel those. This is the blue one, which I'm going to just finish up in order to show you the video. And here is the legendary. Legendary here, it takes 26 hours for me to craft, while I can get some epic from the store and just craft them with way much less time here, see, and I will get actually more score, and the epic gear itself is actually very good. And even if I don't like it, I can just dismantle it for points. See, it's gonna take 3 hours 53 minutes. So if I crafted 3 of those, it's actually going to give me the same score of crafting one legendary, and one legendary is 26 hours, while this one is going to be 3 hours 53 minutes, which is obviously going to be a little bit more for you, but overall it is way much cheaper, like it's almost double. So if you crafted 6 of those, you are actually going to get double the score of crafting the legendary. At the same time, you have 24 hours a day. Obviously, you can craft some before the event even starts, or you can start by crafting legendary first and make sure the timer ends at the same day of the second day, so you can collect it and then start crafting your epic gears in the second day. For the third day, it's actually easy, but at the same time it has a pay to win element, because apparently there is a chance, I'm not sure if this is 100%, that legendary advent will spawn, which is the wheel event. If you have saved some wheel tokens, you can use them during this day for the score. Otherwise, the only other way for you to get score is by gathering. So before the gathering comes online, before the third day, you need to make sure that your farms, your farming nodes, never ends at all unless they are in the third day, which is the gathering day. Like, make sure that you are gathering, and then just collect all of your gatherings during the day of the gathering for more score. That's basically it. And then once the event actually starts, you need to make sure to use your gathering here, your best gathering heroes that actually you have, if you have any. For the fourth day, it's again very limited because it's going to be combined with the Rings of Power, and we did not unlock this feature yet. It's going to be at least a month from now until we are able to unlock Signet's rings. But the only other way for you to score on the fourth day is consuming minutes of building speed-ups or minutes of researches. So if you have some upgrades or something that you need to do, this is the day in which you are going to consume some of these. And keep in mind something, you don't have to go crazy. Your whole objective here is to only get the milestone rewards, because these are the hard days, and it obviously the one who are stacked with speed-ups is the one that is going to score the highest in here. Now, there is a very good trick that you could use here, and listen to me carefully, this is going to be super efficient for you. Now you see, in stage 4 race against time, there are 2 ways, which is most people that are going to use, which is consuming building speedups or consuming research speedups. During this day, you can actually do something smart by making a huge upgrade and then using the speedups that is enough to leave up 2 days until the 6 days, the stage 6 of power. Why? Because during that time, anything that gives you power will give you a score. For example, if you have something that's going to give you 200k score or 300k score that is massively locked behind time, you can say for example, building, okay, you have a building, this building needs a month or needs a 20 days or needs 10 days. You use say 7.5 days of speed ups and then leave the last 2 days, so it go naturally. And then once you hit the day number 6 fun power boost, speed it up. By that, you will gain advantage with the points in here, and you are going to get points from the score basically because of the power in here. Literally, it's like double hit. As for day 5, ladies and gentlemen, this is the day in which you are going to swear like fuck and say, what is the fuck did I do in my life to deserve this? The reason is, this day is basically the unit training day, the day of the fucking whales, so they can actually train as much as they fucking want. Like, for example, they are fine. Like, here's a small example, okay? This is, for example, at tier 6, it's not even tier 7, okay? If you want to make a 100k march, which is their march, it goes up to 150 now and 140. It's gonna give you 5 million score, and 5 million score is so fucking much. And obviously those whales are going to train like crazy. So in this actually is going to be the factor that decides who's going to win the Mightest Governor. Not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, nothing at all. Even the last one is going to be by power and all out, basically everything. But again, this stage 5 is the stage in which you would say goodbye. It was a nice time playing with you guys. I'm no longer wishing to compete in the Mightest Governor. Because that's what you're supposed to fucking do in first place. You're not supposed to just go horny all in. You can just go for 10 fragments and be fucking thankful, because the amount of resources here that is going to be spent is way much better spent somewhere else, or maybe spread it across multiple of events. At the same time, you can just save up golden heads. You can just like wait until you get better offers or something, because this is going to be a bloodbath. Training unit is the only thing that is left over for the whales. Those especially who rushed, or they have so much money, or saved up with a million of resources and millions of speed ups. So for day 6, if you were a good cat and you have followed what I said about race against time, then you have no issues at all with D6. D6 is basically the power increase from the buildings or power increase from research. You can just keep some buildings building up by using some speed ups in here, and again as they finish up on the 6 days, so basically after 2 days from the building you are doing, you are going to get both of the rewards. The rewards from using speed ups in here and leaving up 2 days, and the rewards from getting the power increase from the building itself. Then comes the final day, and by the way, the final day is open up for almost everything. Everything can be done again. Some of the stuff will have reduced bars, but the rest of the things are open up back again, with the exception of training. So basically you can increase power by training, but this time it's going to be not by the tier, but by the power gained through training. So it's actually going to be all out, but again, you know what to do, save some stuff. But I would save some extra stamina for the last day, for the tribes, for the fleet play, or low spenders, because you can actually, I think it's going to be at the early servers. If you are at early servers, it's going to be 150, which means it's somehow achievable to get all the score, all the milestone, which is what you are supposed to get. If you are a low spender and you are looking for anything here, I doubt there is actually anything of interest to you. The only thing you would be looking for here is unlocking the hero to get the universal because this is the best bundle in the game for $10. Other than that, you might be getting some silver from saving. Maybe you'll get some silver. You maybe are going to get some legendary arrival recruitment tickets. That's basically it. Your whole objective here as a free-to-play is not to get any of this fucking shit. Maybe get some silver from here and get the following, okay? You are going to be getting the milestone rewards only. So let us see here. The milestone rewards for every single one is never going to be changed. It's 15k. Your objective here again is to get the legendary arrival recruitment, 7 of them, 7 days. That's what you're going to get. Some silvers from here and there, maybe some speed ups, but don't ever think about competing anything at all. It actually depends on how many whales do you have. So that's basically it, guys, and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video because it really takes me so much time to do these guides. Have a wonderful day, guys.
a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, a strut that's straight up mean, with a swagger and a purr that makes the ladies scream. He's Catzilla, the beast of the block. When he rolls up, the whole place rocks. He's got that charm, yeah, he's got that flair. Every girl in town's got their eyes on his hair. Catzilla, Catzilla, he's a sexy beast. Feline royalty, the one that they feast. All the chicks are chasing, can't resist his charm. Catzilla's got 'em lined up, all vying for his arm.